Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm a diaper about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm on the way from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head count, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head count, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. Look you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the thrown out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
King! 180!
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. It's now 3rd and in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play fake. Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First down. Hey, alert 33.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Real. Run.
Mayfield off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. The Rams have 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down. 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Christian McCaffrey inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. To throw, Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Mayfield. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game playing on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And again, it's Mayfield. And a little floater there is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They go play action. Mayfield. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion. But you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
Let's get this point.
Looked like an issue with his snap, and he pulled it wide left. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap, largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
18, 5 in. Mustang 19.
Now Daniels. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get it behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. Second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again. and instead it works opposite.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like all
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Pass complete there to Nakua. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Formation for the Rams.
And now a high kick trying to pin them back. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there without time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there. No hesitation.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Mike Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Rams nothing.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering how they're going to move the football. What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That one caught. It's Horton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Going up top. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Rams nothing.
The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And fighting down inside the 25. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Mayfield to throw it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10.
Mayfield with it once more. He'll let this go for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Mayfield on play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mayfield. He's caught on the right side. Williams. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
6 yards there on the keeper at second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
To the air goes Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. Shot.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
It's a gain of 14
First play of the
yards.
drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ooh, a juke. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and they'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Alert. Watch out.
Mayfield now from the 50. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 42-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's Hill, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Kings.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. He hits Adams, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 16.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Run. Regular. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Back to throw again. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Watch out.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Baker Mayfield taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
14.
this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RP. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Now 3rd down and very long.
Here we go.
They go play action. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger.
Here's Daniels. Going for the deep ball. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through. This is caught at the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Regular.
1st and 10.
Mayfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Devontae Adams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
The score, Niners 28, Rams 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up against the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Second and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown, San
Brandon
Francisco.
Ayuk, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Nardison for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Niners 42, Rams 21.
throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Play fake.
line.
Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete as he ran a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
180. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
And again, it's Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, LA! Devontae Adams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
For the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. It's complete. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Francisco.
18, pioneer.
Now Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And that one too wide and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try.
Rams 29.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out on the other side of the field.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Mayfield to throw it. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Kings! Hey, alert 33.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump thing from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Trevor Etienne, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Midfield to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
37.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Niners take over first and
10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards. And the 49er first down.
Now an audible here into something else. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Let him go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
79. Buffalo 18.
To the air goes Daniels. He finds his target. It's Evans. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Daniels from the gun on third down. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Mike Evans with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year. And the 49ers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. It's caught, and this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
37.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And this is caught inside the 5. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
And the Rams first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the 49ers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for LA, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.